Which brings us to Tabitha's challenge, number 6.
My 6th vlog challenge was, what is your favorite book?
If you came to my apartment, it would not take you very long to figure out what my favorite book is. I am a total Alice in Wonderland junkie. I figure I am probably similar to most people who are Alice in Wonderland lovers. The first time I read the book, I was completely enamored with the Mad Hatter. He's just so energetic and so free, and he's an entertainer, and you know, I loved him. I wanted to be him. I aspired to be a Mad Hatter, and I actually have encountered over the course of my life quite a lot of men who wanted to be the Mad Hatter, and a lot of women who wanted to be with the Mad Hatter. And I think that some of that has stayed with me, and a lot of it comes out on my main channel. And so, yeah, if you that's basically part of the influence that the books have had on me. But over the course of time, you know, I've lived my life, I've had other experiences, and I couldn't be the Mad Hatter all the time. A lot of the time, honestly, I had kind of an unhappy life, and when I was angry, I really became more of a March Hare. Kind of cynical, a little bit more erratic, and a little more, I don't know, there's, with the March Hare, there's like this passion inside of him that's just always kind of churning and bubbling, and you just feel like at any moment he's just gonna break out, and who knows what the heck he's gonna do. Is a little more maniacal than the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter is just kind of, let's have some fun. Whereas the March Hare is like, I'm going to get you. Or I'm going to bake you a cake. I haven't quite decided which. So, you know, I have definitely a lot of that in me as well. But, you know, as you look at it, you can kind of see that the characters, everybody has a little bit of every one of the Alice in Wonderland characters inside of them. And I think over the course of my life I have related to different ones in different ways. For example, on Saturdays when I don't really feel like doing anything, I kind of feel like a dormouse. Just want to sleep. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, you guys are cool. I'm gonna sleep, alright? And then when I go to work, I am definitely a playing card when I am at work. Just one of the pack, not important, leave me alone, I'm doing my job, get off my back, okay? I'm not going to stick my head up because I know as soon as my head is up, someone's going to cut it off. So I'm just going to sit there, I'm going to do my job, I'm going to be my card, leave me alone, I'll leave you alone, everything will be good. And that's how I get through my days at work. And I also, occasionally, I think that I'm incredibly wise, and I have so much that I could share with the world if you would only listen to me, and that's when I'm very much in a caterpillar mode. That one doesn't come out too much because it tends to be pretentious and I get on my own nerves. Eventually, though, I came to the inescapable conclusion that there was one character in the story that was more the essence and heart of Wonderland than any other. And when I came to that realization, I have come to accept that that is the character that I am the most, and that would be the Cheshire Cat. The great thing about the Cheshire Cat is that he knows everything that there is to possibly know about Wonderland. He's been to every corner, he's met every person, and when he says, "We're all mad here," That's not just speculation. He's encountered everyone and discovered that they were all insane, and he's recognized that he's insane too. And the fantastic thing is that if he wanted to, he could help Alice. He could give her, she would say, which way do I go? And he would go, well, go that way. Instead of helping her by giving her what she wants, he helps her by giving her what she needs. And he knows that that's going to frustrate the hell out of her, and that amuses him to no end, because he sees how she's going to get all flustered and go crazy and be mad at him for what he's doing. All in the meantime, in his own mind, he knows that he is helping her to get what she wants. He's laughing at her, but in a good-natured way, kind of like with a child, when you know what's best for them and they don't know what's best for them, and you're helping them to get what it is that they actually want, but not giving it to them the way that they want it, and then they get mad at you. And that's fun, and that's funny. Now, there's another aspect of Wonderland, specifically that appeals to me, and it is the fact that, as I mentioned, I felt like the Mad Hatter, I felt like a card, I felt like the March Hare, and now I definitely feel like the Cheshire Cat. And over the course of discovering that, I think personally that Wonderland itself represents, like, every character in Wonderland is a representation of Lewis Carroll, the author. And they are all different aspects of himself and his affection for Alice, and to the desire to both entertain her and to educate her in a world that she would like. Wonderland is a being. It's a collective altogether. It's an entity. And personally, relating to the Cheshire Cat, I feel like the Cheshire Cat is the mind and heart of Wonderland. I am a Wonderland. My mind is, my personality is, I am a world unto myself, and I feel as though I am basically, I'm looking for two things. Personally, I'm quite very interested in the concept of alternative realities, and I will more than likely talk about that in another video. So I'm looking for the magic key that opens the door to a magic world, or the book that turns out to be a portal to another world, or the warp zone pipe, or, you know, think of how similar the warp zone pipe in Super Mario Brothers can kind of relate to the rabbit hole. I'm looking for my way into the alternative world of my dreams, but at the same time, I am an alternative world unto myself, and I'm looking for my Alice. The one who is going to come and give me a reason to be a world. Because I can't, you know, I can sit here and be fantastic, but if I'm being fantastic for just myself alone, that's not very personally fulfilling. So, yeah, I'm very attached to the Alice in Wonderland concept, and this was a fantastic challenge. Thank you for asking this one. And this is actually the last of Tabitha's challenges that she's done so far. She might do more in the future. I don't know. And if she does, I will probably attempt to make my video responses to them. Here's her channel. There. And link below, as usual. I've had a lot of fun doing these, and I got to know, you know, kind of know Tabitha, and we're sort of friends now, so that's really neat, actually. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to have this experience again. I'm going to see if I can find some other vloggers that I can just do some video responses and connect to like this. It worked out really well. And if you heard a bunch of weird noises, yeah, I'm doing laundry. What? Psh, relax. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll have another vlog for you soon.